Hello, Star Citizens, Buzzkiller here, and welcome back to the Broken Moon Orbital Landing Platform. Now, yesterday, during the live stream, CIG released the Alpha 2.0 to the PTU, and I was one of the lucky ones to actually get access. Now, I'm actually here in Arena Commander, which I actually thought was disabled, but apparently it is not disabled, at least not for single player mode. So since getting into actual PU is pretty buggy right now and there's a lot of crashes, I want to wait until it's a little more stable to make a video for you guys on YouTube. If you want to check out my stream though, I do have some videos of me in the PU. But for now, I just wanted to do a quick look, well, if you probably guessed by the title, a quick look and flight test of this ship right here that seems to have disappeared on me here. Well, let me cut and I'll bring it back. Okay, and through the magic of editing, here it is, the Aegis Retaliator in Arena Commander in free flight mode. And yes, I did manage to land it on one of these tiny little landing pads. So the Aegis Retaliator was actually one of my most popular videos, so I figured I'd bring it out and give it a little test flight in the relative safety of free flight mode. Of course, I can't take it into Vandal Swarm because I don't have anyone to man my turrets as multiplayer is disabled. But let's check her out. Okay, the first thing you'll notice that's changed for 2.0 is the loading ramps. They used to have a gate that swiveled out. I guess that would be on a vertical axis, but it actually swung out. Whoa! Horizontally! Holy cow! Okay, there's definitely still some bugs, especially with the physics grid. And let me cut again. And once again, we are back. So, instead of landing it again, I decided to just do this from the interior of the ship. Because there are some physics bugs. If you're entering and exiting the physics grid for this ship, it causes some problems. But, anyway, you can see those landing, or the entry-exit ramps, how they stow into the floor now very nicely, instead of with that old fence halfway blocking these doors. Another thing that you can do now is you can open and close your hatches. And there is another bug with those again. If you try to enter via those hatches, it messes up with the physics grid. So that's a bug I'm going to have to actually submit here shortly. And here's your engineering station. You can see back you've got your full complement of torpedoes. Still can't open this door here, but you can use this station.
Shields recharging.
Whenever someone is not either at this station or the pilot station, the ship does sort of shut down and you lose your shield power. So right now our shields are completely drained. There's only 2 panels on this one right now. And in order to interact with them,
Danger. System overheating.
You have to hit the home button. I'm not sure what the overheating thing is. But basically all you really have control over right now from this station is your power allocation and your shield allocation. So not super useful here yet. But I'm sure once they release more of these system unavailable areas, this will become a very important role for a crew member in your crew. So let's go ahead and exit out of that. Alright. The audio for the doors isn't working, but if you listen you can hear some other ambient noises, some creaking metal. Really very cool. Oh, A little bit of something popping through the textures there. And here's one of the waste turrets, and these do work now. Unfortunately, as I said, if there's not someone in the pilot seat or the engineering section, you don't have power. And while I can move the turret around, I cannot fire the weapons. While you're in here, you do have a couple of MFDs. I think only one of them is able to be moved around. So if I hit the home key, you can see I can switch from the shields to the targeting info through different displays. Don't think... No, you cannot... You cannot interact with these. Okay. Very nice sound effects. You see that little indicator? Whenever you get out of your ship, it puts that little indicator so you always know where your ship is. This slot, which we saw in the CitizenCon demo, no longer is able to be used like it was in 1.3. I'm sure that'll come later. Here's the rear turret. And let me show you the rear turrets, or the bottom turret. Rear bottom turret. Let me show you that. This is a pretty cool animation. Hope you're not squeamish. And there we go. For some reason in this turret you do look a little bit to the left sometimes. A little bit of a bug in this one. There's one of those reflective spheres. There's a few of those around the map. I think they just forgot to take them out. Should be gone by the live release. And once again, let me go ahead and exit out. I actually got a little motion sickness doing this one time in the cockpit. And I'll try to get the torpedo bays to open their doors. It can be done. That looks pretty interesting. Nothing new in the bathroom area. Nothing new in the captain's quarters. Above deck here on the second floor, you have your top turret. You have the weapon racks, which no longer slide out at the moment. But your escape pods do open. You can't get into them, but you can see into them. Let me turn my light on. That doesn't help too much. That's another new feature, the light. You press O and it turns on your helmet light. But all 6 of these pods do open. Alright. Now let's get to the fun part. We'll take the ship for a little spin. Now, not all ships got the new UI treatment. Oh.
Aegis Combat Assist. Activated. Systems green.
But this one did. This one did get the new UI. If you press the new button to look, free look is Alt. And if you look around and you press the home key, say over here, I can interact with that panel and change it to, just like in the top turret that I showed you, to different displays. And you have several of those panels. That one, you have this. These two are able to be changed. This one's able to be changed. This one, I believe, is, yes, this one's able to be changed, I think. Yep, it is. And these are able to be interacted with but not changed. There's your torpedo status and your target locks dock. Not sure what that button's for. Maybe they're going to put a few more functions in there. Basically everything you can do from that from the rear panel you can do up here as well, pretty easily with just button presses.
Shields up.
Okay, so let's take her out. So right now we are in space combat maneuvering mode. So this is the standard speed of the Retaliator, top speed of 180. So it's the same as the Cutlass used to be. Cutlass did receive a speed and maneuverability boost. And right now you see that if you look in the bottom left underneath the speed indicator, you can see where it says SCM, and the next mode is cruise. Unfortunately, in Arena Commander, you cannot use cruise, but it will allow you to speed up to 5 times your normal speed. The ship it is very slow to maneuver. Using my afterburners there. Okay, so there is a difference between boost and afterburners. I found this out. Boost just increases your ship's maneuverability. And you do that with a single press. The default is the shift key. I of course fly with a joystick and pedals, so I've got them set up different. But if you double click that key, watch my top speed. You see the boost will actually temporarily increase your top speed. Now if I slow down below half throttle, you see that the cruise mode by the SCM indicator changes from CRU down to PRE, and that's precision mode. And that's the mode for landing and taking off. So very cool. Useful for just maneuvering around tight spaces. So let's take a look outside. Let's see, I wonder if I can get those missiles to deploy. I've done it before. I think I may have done it by interacting with one of these panels here. No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's see what happens. Yep, that did it. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in any more than that. Try this view. Should have turned on my track IR, but I don't have it running right now. But you can see that the front 2 torpedoes are deployed with the backups ready to take their place. And in the back you have 1 torpedo exposed with another ready to take its place. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look back there. Let me go ahead and stop again. We'll go take a look. Well, the other 2 seem to be missing, but they are there. There's a little bit of some glitchiness in here, but there you can see the torpedoes ready to fire. And if we go to the back, let's go a little bit further. There we go. You can kind of see how that works in this one. Now normally when I'm doing one of these tests I take the ship into Vandal Swarm, but of course since the only thing I can actually fire by myself are torpedoes, I'm not going to do that. But I will do a video in the near future when I can get my friends in here, and we'll fully crew this baby out and really show you
combat assist
what it can do.
Systems green.
Alright, that about covers it. Hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek. If you did, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button. It really motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. I do not monetize my videos. I do not have a Patreon page. This is just me having fun, showing you guys this awesome game. So, until next time, this has been Buzzkiller, and I'll see you guys in the verse. And we're back real quick with a little bonus for you guys. I was flying the ship around, and I sent it through the terraforming beam, and as you can see, it's not too happy. Give you a look at some of its damaged states there. You can even see some of the interior damage effects as well. You can see the sparks. Got this little fire going in the cockpit here, smoke. More fire, more sparks. Definitely venting some atmosphere. Some very cool effects. That's more something venting there. Little warning lights everywhere. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright guys, for real this time. Buzzkiller out.